Welcome back to Nightcast. We want to share an incredible story about a baby who's proving what's possible. His parents call him their miracle baby. Baby Richard's mom went into labor in June when she was just 21 weeks pregnant. And despite the fact that doctors gave him a 0% chance of survival, tonight Richard is home. Callan Gray shares this remarkable story.
At 10 pounds, Richard is overcoming the odds.
They didn't really think he was going to make it, but yet he's coming home now.
On Friday, his parents Rick and Beth Hutchinson finally carrying him out of the mother-baby center at Children's Minnesota in Minneapolis, 6 months after he was born.
Definitely excited and nervous.
Richard came into the world early on June 5th at only 21 weeks.
It was so emotional, like just laying eyes on him. I cried for I don't know how long because he was so little.
Weighing less than a pound, he fit in the palm of a hand.
When he was born, they gave him a 0% chance of survival.
His first 2 months were very rough. The first month, they weren't even sure he was going to make it. And it was really hard to, in the back of your head, keep in mind that, his odds weren't great.
But they say as they advocated for him, he kept fighting.
He very much has each month gotten stronger and has shown, yeah, I'm going to make it. I'm going to do this.
I think Richard has surprised everybody at Children's Minnesota. He has taught us all about how resilient tiny babies like him can be.
Dr. Stacy Kern is Richard's neonatologist.
Do you see babies this small very often?
We do not. So it's incredibly rare for a baby at 21 and 2/7 weeks to be resuscitated and let alone survive. Richard was born at the halfway point of gestation. So there was a tremendous amount of growth that he missed out on.
Dr. Kern says he's the youngest baby she's ever treated.
So a lot of this was learning along the way. So there's not a lot of research out there about how to take care of a 21-weeker.
Richard was on a ventilator, needed oxygen, and early on had to get nutrition through a vein. His doctors carefully monitoring his lung and brain development. Dr. Kern says Richard is now one of the youngest babies to survive anywhere in the world.
So moving forward, I think that there is going to be a lot of interest in watching him as he grows and develops.
His parents want to see his case studied.
If it'll help other doctors, help other babies, do it. Do it. Because that's another baby that can go home with their parents.
They've also started a Facebook page to share his story and help guide parents of other premature babies.
Helping them get through their hard time with their little one. Human kindness, it goes a long way.
You're giving them hope.
Yeah, a lot.
As they soak in every moment with Richard, now at home.
He's definitely given us the drive to keep pushing for him too, because he's shown us, even small things can be amazing and just bold and strong.
This weekend, they were able to decorate for the holidays all together. They tell me Richard loves the lights. Now, he does require extra care right now. Richard is still using some oxygen and he has a feeding tube, but he is learning how to use a bottle. Both his parents and his doctors say his progress through all of this has just been remarkable.
A remarkable story. And you listen to the parents, and it really does teach you, Callan, to keep the faith. One of the youngest babies to survive. What does this mean for other families in a similar situation?
His doctor hopes the takeaway is that babies this little can make it, but she says it has to be thoughtfully considered on a case-by-case basis. Richard's parents urge others to advocate for what they feel is best for their family. Lindsay?
All right, Callan Gray, thank you. And if mom and dad need to hear it, they are doing a wonderful job. Thank you, Callan.